and everything kind of just works now. So, you know, big brain, probably should have done that a little bit ago, but, you know, you live and you learn, I guess. So, we should be able to get, hopefully, enough to finish off these rows. Definitely know we've got enough for the potatoes. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go... And this is all seeded. These are growing a little bit because they are fertile in autumn, but not completely. So we do need a little bit more of this. We can also get a bunch of paper. And this is the most optimal way that I've found to farm. There are some better ways, but this is the best way that keeps all the spriggans in and doesn't get everything ruined as often as possible, which is nice. And thankfully everything is growing at a fairly reasonable rate. I mean, it's not crazy fast, but it's also not insanely slow either. And thankfully, we should be able to... Eventually, I will be lengthening this, but for now, this is pretty decent. And, you know, AFKing in RlCraft is kind of terrifying, because you really can't fully. And so, you kind of have to just watch. But the Aegis, the Aegises were just taking care of everything. They were just hardcore protecting me, and it was kind of dope because I didn't have to do anything. I think we had a couple banshees spawn from some cobwebs that were in the basement that I ended up having to remove. But once I got those taken care of, then we never really had any issues. But what we can do is we're gonna get some wood, which I planted a bunch of these oak trees. Should hopefully drop a little bit of wood each. I don't fully know what's making that noise, but I'm just gonna ignore it and hope that nothing can hit me, because, you know, I'd rather just not have to deal with that.